Alright. It is time for our cast your freaking awesome early plays. And of course, this was the Inside of You challenge, where players had to try and slide their base inside their opponent's base. Up here in the top right hand side, in the red, it is Le Wild Wolf. And the opponent down here looks like it's going to be a Protoss versus Protoss. This is a Rama Lama Dam. Rama Lama Dam. So not Ramadan, but Rama Lama Dam. Okay, that's gonna be Rama Lama Dam. I can say this, guys. I can speak good. This is possibly the strangest wall-off I've ever seen. We've got an opening there and an opening there. So turns out Ramalam does indeed like to present openings for the opponent. We'll see exactly what goes on from there. This probe wandering on in. And the Wild Wolf not really probing right now. What do we... You can tell this probe is got some unclean desires, right? This is some weird shit. Why we get... What is this? It's 2 gates, no gas mining, and now starts building probes after not building probes for a solid minute there. And this probe's just chilling. Ramalamadam looks like he's also got some nasties in mind, maybe. Oh, is he going to go fast expand? Oh. Oh, my. Okay. I mean, the Wild Wolf's still not doing anything, so... Okay, alright. I was like, it's got to be this, alright? The Nexus in the main base. The Wild Wolf says, you know what? I'm going to literally just not even be subtle about it. I'm going to say, is it alright if I just put my Nexus right up here and just kind of graze it? Drag it across your Nexus a little bit. Is that all right? Whoa, that probe is going to go down. And there's a Cybercore. Is this the Adept version? No. This is the... So it's a Cybercore just for shield batteries, I guess? Are we going to... Wait. Ramalamadam has 6 workers on gas. 1 probe attacking the Nexus, 4 attacking the pylon. And just now starts a Zealot. I think Ramalamadam might be Ramalama dead. Because this looks like the shittest, and he's chronoing probes. That's it. You just ultimate disrespect. No Cybercore, no Forge. Ramalamadam, mate. Do you understand that's actually a threat, mate? He's going to pull 4 probes when it's almost done. One of which is stuck behind the others. It's the biggest target in the entire game, and this fucking doofus here can't even get to it. He's like, oh, I can't reach. They're in the way. What do we got? A second gateway and a Cybercore. That's finished. He could recall right now. Is he going to, though? The Wild Wolf is building a Stalker and an Adept, and he's put on gas like 4 minutes after he took the gas. This truly is high-level StarCraft, guys. Yeah. I think we are going to have a moment's pause. Are we just taking gas and building probes? 1 gateway unit, that's it, the Wild Wolf. You've gone 2 base versus a 1 base player who's built his expansion inside your main, and you think 1 Zealot. You're like, yeah, that's probably all I ever need. Like, let's just take gases and build pylons, shall we? Holy fudge balls, mate. He's going to build a 3rd gateway, but he hasn't built anything out of his other gateways or a warp gate. What are we doing? And now the Wild Wolf doesn't even use recall. He's literally chrono boosted some shit off this Nexus. And he hasn't recalled, so he's got to walk across them. I'm pretty sure he meant to recall, and he accidentally used chrono off the wrong Nexus. This is some of the fucking silliest shit I've ever seen. This was like I'm going to recall you, rush you, and I am committing to it because I'm not probing or anything, but I'm actually not going to... But no, now I am... Why are we recalling from it? He walked 90% of the way across the map, and then he recalled. What? Ah! This hurts my brain to watch, guys. Stalkers are about to pop out, and these probes could fight this. The probes are going to pull, but the Stalkers are attacking the Nexus. Get down there, Stalkers. This Stalker's not helping. This fucker is not helping. Oh my god, they are getting butchered. Now keep in mind that Red's probe production has been so utterly shit. He just killed 12 workers and he's still down 4. So the Wild Wolf here is going to get those units. But Ramalamadam's got 3 more Stalkers on the way. These probes are going to come in for a surround. Okay, are we going to see the Wild Wolf finally take the probe advantage? He just needs to kill 2 more. And I think he will manage to take those 2 more out. The Stalkers finally join the fray, but not before a ton of damage goes down. And it looks like... Oh, Adept's going to come in, but it's not actually going to target anything. Is it? Is it? Oh, look at this hardcore tryhard micro. The Wild Wolf shades next to where he was already standing and hits an assimilator. Hot diddly damn, this truly is peak StarCraft, guys. And somehow the Wild Wolf is only up 3 probes after killing 21. A testament to the truly great macro. I mean, I love that Ramalamadam showed 0 respect. He's like, yeah, I'll build a zealot, we'll be fine. And the Wild Wolf was like, I'm going to do a fake recoil rush, but it's actually a real recoil rush, but it's actually a fake, but it is a real one. It's just incredibly inefficient. So I think definitely a graduate of at least the first couple of semesters at science school. The Wild Wolf here doing things that make very little sense unless you are either drunk or a sewer mermaid. And even then, I doubt they make that much sense, to be honest. Is now going to go mass adept in the follow-up. No upgrades for them, just a buttload of adepts. And that certainly can be a good follow-up. We'll see exactly how it goes. This looks like stats first trap. Yeah, pretty much. I'd say Ramalamadam, or more of a trap here. The Wild Wolf, bit more of a stats. Definitely peak StarCraft. What have we got? Robo Twilight, alright. I mean, Ramalamadam knows how to build probes, and Wild Wolf just doesn't really consistently, so that worker advantage has managed to disappear, and suddenly, you know, Ramalamadam's back in a 5 worker advantage. But I gotta say, special shout out to Ramalamadam's just, you know, lack of map vision. Just walks the entire army across the map and says, oh, you don't have a third, I'll go home. These adepts, though, are going to be a potential problem, right? We've got, what, observers on the way for Ramalamadam. Wild Wolf is chronoing probes off one Nexus and not the other Nexus. Jesus. This here is a truly epic display from the Wild Wolf. Is going to come forward with these adepts looking for a shady shade. Come on. Okay, if they can find the workers, that'll be big. But if they commit there, that's a pretty bad idea. Unless Ramalamadam doesn't know how to run probes away. Unless Ramalamadam doesn't know how to... Wait, it's okay. The adepts don't actually focus fire on the probes. So the stalkers are going to, I believe the technical term is, kick the shit out of them. I think this is that moment where, okay, they pick off 2 or 3 probes. Maybe a third, maybe a fourth. These stalkers are taking him to Dicktown. The adepts do get a couple of kills there, and oh my god, look at that little Wild Wolf up to 28 worker kills. Still down 3 workers. Still, no. Ramalamadam knows how to build workers, guys. What is he? Oh no, Wild Wolf's in trouble. Click that prism. Okay, the stalkers here. Bit of an A move, but they still take out a bunch of these adepts. The adepts try to shade out rather than just getting in the prism. The prism says, you're not getting in my car, you dirty adepts. Bit of an incel. Doesn't like the adepts. Doesn't like the fact that they're more effective in combat than the shitty War Prism pilot. He's like, oh, it's not my fault. I was born with weak Protoss genes. Oh. So anyways, he's a bit of a psycho. This wall-off is kind of great. Gonna kind of restrict movement through the base a bit. Hey, Glaives is on the way. Hot diddly damn. I think the Wild Wolf has a thing for adepts, guys. I think there's going to be a lot of them. Ramalamadam here is up to 3 base, though. 42 probes. So what we're seeing is this display of just glorious macro from Ramalamadam. I'm talking like 7 times stronger macro than the opponent. Unfortunately, Ramalamadam is making Blink Stalkers. And I think we can all hark back to, obviously, the post-twitch. If any of you guys watched the anniversary of the Pylon show, the 100 episodes, you would have seen Neuro telling his favorite memory from the Pylon show. And it was, of course, Jeff talking about how, you know, Blink Stalkers, and the only way he could describe the strategic choice of making Blink Stalkers was through an analogy. And I believe Jeff referred to, you know, he said, have you ever jerked off 30 times in a day? And I think he made a very good point that times 20 through 30, there's 0 joy to be had. It's all you're doing is going, why am I doing this? It's chafing, it's hurting. And I don't know why I can't stop. I've got a problem. And that truly is Blink Stalkers, guys. If you're not an absolute god with Blink Stalkers, if you're not going to micro these like your name is Parting, then you really don't want to be massing Blink Stalkers. They're a fancy unit with terrible stats, incredibly expensive. That's all about their flexibility with super advanced Blink Micro. But, oh, wait, dude, what are we doing? Ramalamadam! What the fuck? You know there's a pack of adepts on your side of the map. Oh no, the probes aren't even running. Oh, they take forever to get the order to evac. And it looks like the Wild Wolf, he just kills another bunch of probes. He's still down 8 workers at the end of that. This is... What the fuck? Where are the stalkers are just leaving the adepts there. These immortals come into the main base. They're killing a ton of probes. Oh, Wild Wolf, blink on it. Ramalamadam, what are you doing? Blink on it, buddy. Oh, no, he's just warping stalk. Blink! His Blink was off cooldown the whole time. A gateway dies to the Adepts up there. Oh my god, this is hilarious. The Wild Wolf has been pulling out super cavalier, super YOLO harassment. And Ramalamadam has been reacting barely, I guess is the only thing Blink! What the fuck? This is what I'm talking about, guys. Don't use Blink Stalkers unless you got insanely good micro. Just gonna make me look at this incredibly expensive unit do nothing. Guys, at the end of all that, up to 53 workers killed, Ramalamadam's still 4 workers ahead. Jeebers. What the hell are we even looking at right now? The Adepts are gonna try and shade out of there. Wild Wolf has a third. It's got a bit of mining. It's just Immortals and Adepts for days. I mean, the thing is, Blink Stalkers just suck. Can we make good units, please, Ramalamadam? Charge lots and Archons, please. He did get a Templar Archives, but he lost actually a few gateways up there. Hey, he built like 4 gateways. He's only got 2 of them now. So 4 gateways powered right now, and that's not going to power that gateway either. But Ramalamadam is going to get back on into it. Start macroing on up. Forge on the way. More shield batteries going down at the 3rd. Obviously, Adepts aren't going to do good, so if Wild Wolf starts goes charge Archon, like there could be a chance, but if we just sit on Adepts, that's going to be a problem because the transition into good units, Charge Zealots, the Templar Archives is slowly being made by Ramalamadam. He's now adding more pylons, more gateways. It's been way better on that economy the whole time. Hasn't got these gases back up mining yet. So we'll see how it goes. Of course, guys, remember to activate that ICYFAR command in chat. The challenge is battlefield execution, where you've got to try and murder some of your soldiers to instill bravery in the rest of them, you know? Get the weak-willed out of there. That's a lot of Adepts. Are we going to recall? Oh, no, he's just A-move back. Ramalamadam. 0 map vision Ramalamadam, we should call him, because goddamn, he keeps getting surprised. He's F2ing his observers back and forth. Oh, no. That's okay. That one does get cancelled. Guys, Wild Wolf up to 74 workers killed. Still incapable of taking the worker lead. Look at that. He's like, oh, we tied up the worker count. I'm at 41 versus 41. But, oh, is he finally going to do it for the first time in this game? 80 worker kills in. He takes a worker lead. Wild Wolf, finally. He takes a worker lead. Holy shit. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, guys. Oh my god, he's actually done it. Wild Wolf, at this point, can we say he's out macroing Ramalamadam? No, we fucking can't. He had to kill fucking 85 workers to get up 2 workers in this game. What are we even looking at right now? This is obscene. This is obscene. Ramalamadam still not blinking on these Adepts or to chase the Shades. Why are we using Blink Stalkers? What? Seriously? Stop it. It's chafing. It hurts. There's no... Why are we still making these? What are you doing? Stop it. The Adepts I can get behind. Adepts are a sick harassment unit. Once again, he's just set up back here again. I don't know why he keeps setting up back here. I also don't know why Ramalamadam is so goddamn slow to blink and kill the prism of these Immortals. What are we doing? Are you letting him warp in? This is the worst fight Wild Wolf could possibly have picked, by the way. He wedges his short-ranged Adepts behind gateways where they can't shoot over them. Warps in more Adepts against Mass Stalker Immortal. I mean, I would love to understand what possessed Wild Wolf to think hiding your units in a choke point corner when you're using the short-ranged army against the long-range army. What would possibly possess you to do that? I do not know. I do know at the end of it, 88 workers killed. Ramalamadam is back in the lead in workers. Ramalamadam. What the fudge? I feel like the only problem is you need a 4th and a 5th because you're going to mine these bases out like quicker just from having so many workers the whole time and spending all that money on workers. Meanwhile, more Immortals and Adepts. So the composition really evolving from Adepts to more Adepts. You can tell that Wild Wolf feels like the answer here is to make some more Adepts. And I think if he can just get a few more Adepts, he might have a few more Adepts. So I think the equation here is Adept plus Adept equals 2 Adepts. If you get 2 Adepts and you add another 2, it equals 4. Therefore, through the law of numbers adding on top of each other, you're going to be able to slowly build more of a very average unit for this stage in the game. And I can get behind it, you know, because honestly, what makes more sense than 15 minutes into a game clashing Mass Stalker into Mass Adept? Well, okay, unfortunately, Ramalamadam figured out how to make Archons and Charge Zealots. So those adepts which were already not performing well, they might actually end up being absolute shit now. Wild Wolf is going to absolute YOLO. Oh, let it finish. Oh, it cancels it. Okay, Rama Lamadam's going to get on top of this, I think. Wild Wolf, you're going to get the fuck out of there. Adepts are terrible units in a frontal fight, especially against Archons. But what the fuck? Rama Lamadam, how many times are you going to A-move your army across the map when he's, like, literally outside? Like, you know he's surprised. Let's go to Rama Lamadam's camera and go, wasn't expecting those to come out from there. Even though I saw he was there literally 6 seconds ago. I think the answer's to make some stalkers. That could solve all of my problems. That's the fucking flowchart. We figured out Rama Lamadam's brain, guys. No matter what the problem is, the answer is to make more probes and more blink stalkers. It's literally, it's like, opponent has mass carriers. What are you gonna do? He's like, make probes and blink stalkers. Cool. Opponent's got mass immortal. What are you gonna do? Make probes and blink stalkers. Okay, cool. I mean, it's starting to hurt my head trying to comprehend that this is your flowchart of decision making. But, okay. What about mass upgraded Zerglings at really good unit versus the Stalkers? I'm gonna make more Stalkers and more probes. Okay, fantastic. Mass Adepts, not as good as I taught. Yes, well, you know, if you have a smooth brain, thinking is hard. You do end up just totting, right? I agree. Le Wild Wolf here did make a crazy game. It was a fun game. It was an action-packed game. It was a bit of an interesting opening. You play them well. Rama Lamadam throwing out compliments. Of course. The player who's lost 90 probes and been still up on economy all game. It's like, yeah, you know, you did really well. This was really annoying. It's hard to fight into. This fight here is truly beautiful. Just Stalkers versus Adepts. Both players complimenting each other at the end. I mean, that's kind of nice. You know, a bit of joy here, a bit of happiness. I do think if Wild Wolf swapped into, you know, any not terrible composition at any moment there, it would have been great. Looking at the way both of them have controlled their army, I feel like prime example would have been a disruptor or two. Probably would have been guaranteed to kill 43 units a shot. But as it is, it looks like Wild Wolf gonna get bopped out of this game. Yeah, Adepts, very good harassment units. It turns out laser frisbees made for killing workers, not the best for taking on your opponents in a head-to-head fight. Wild Wolf, though, you can see definitely a control group master here. It has one Nexus on a control group, another on another, and no other control group. So it's F2 Adepts. By the way, how do you get so much stuff? I thought I killed a lot of your economy. I thought I killed a lot of your economy. You did, mate. You did. See, the other guy built more economy, though. Look at this. Once again, Rama Lamadam, no scouting. He's like got this gift of like missing the army, moving down the right-hand side of the map. Oh, are we gonna answer him? Rematch. Oh my god, did they rematch after this? I love the way they both spell, by the way. I taught remark. You played them well. You want to have a remark? Yeah, I'll have a remark. You played well. Rama Lamadam. I mean, even just this fight kind of hurts my head. It's like, we got the two units that don't really kill each other very fast. We're going to see them fight very slowly over the course of a minute. Wow. See a Storm? No, he just walked in Archons like a minute ago, and now he's bringing it. Okay, GG. Thank you very much, guys, for that lovely display of absolute skill. I think what was most impressive there is the Wild Wolf really changed it up. You see a Nexus in your main, you've seen the Fluxiorsc, you're thinking, oh, it's the recall rush. Oh shit, how am I gonna deal with this? But what you're not expecting is that he's actually committing to it because he's not probing and he is building units, but then he also isn't gonna recall in your base. So what he's done is there's no way to read that situation correctly. So if you're defending that, because your opponent, he's both committing to it, but also not committing to it. So essentially Wild Wolf's opening, unfortunately, was effectively doing nothing because he didn't probe for like 3 minutes in the start, then started probing, then chrono boosted accidentally off of his proxy nexus and had to walk across the map. It may have been the worst recall rush of all time. It still killed 20 probes, and yet he was still behind in workers at the end of it. I'm not sure what to say about that, other than that's truly peak StarCraft. And if you guys don't like it, and you can't handle the aesthetics of peak StarCraft, why don't you go watch some tryhard fucking noob GSL or something? Get out of here! Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.